This story is called Where Do I Come From by Elizabeth McDowell. I am from the whistling winds off the Irish coast, where a 15-year-old lad left his mother weeping on the dock, still holding his coat in her arms after he had slipped away from her to sail as a cabin boy on a ship bound for the New World. I am from my many times great-grandmother, the grown to manhood Irish lad's daughter, who became an early progenitor of my family's oral tradition, passing down for posterity the story of her father's arrival from Ireland into the port of Charleston, South Carolina, as the American Revolution was taking flight. She told her children and theirs how he made his way inland and joined the forces of General Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox, who outwitted the British through a new kind of guerrilla warfare for which the rebellious young Irish lad was both well suited and later hailed as a Revolutionary War hero among his fellow American patriots. I am from the heathered hills and the crags of Scotland, where resounding bagpipes blew an urgent message of freedom to worship God as one chose, for a young man who left the security of home and the dominance of state church to heed its sounding message of freedom. I am from brave and outspoken, stalwart French Huguenots, Protestants who left their native France one step ahead of the French Inquisition in order that they might worship God in their own way in a new land they prayed would be free of religious persecution. I am from English aristocrats who sat on the King's Council at Jamestown, and from working-class train engineers, father and son, of German and Irish descent, the elder of whom risked his life driving the last train out of Richmond as Ulysses S. Grant's advancing Northern Army destroyed the train tracks behind him to prevent further evacuation of civilians before their land was desecrated. I am from that younger trainman, the son of a brave father who became my maternal grandfather. Publicly praised as an exceptionally skilled train engineer, he became a union organizer in South Carolina and a 32nd degree Mason, a keeper of esoteric knowledge, and a reticent but occasional speaker of simple great truths. I am from the gentle, quiet girl he loved and married, only to lose her to tuberculosis at 27 years of age. I am from her daughter, my mother, the musically gifted teacher and brilliant historian who mourned for the rest of her life the death of the mother she lost when she was 4 years old. I am from a revolution in social consciousness concerning racial equality in which my seminary professor father, descended from slave owners, was an early, outspoken civil rights leader. I am from his dedication to the pursuit of social justice and truth and the scholarship at which he excelled. I am from the sweet-voiced singers of songs and tellers of stories, from keepers of secrets and lovers of words, writers of books and preachers of sermons, from teachers and scholars, artists and healers of wounds. I am from earth-loving farmers and the land they cherished and tended, the land that calls out to me now. I am from an incomprehensible love of participation in sweaty theatrical performances on dusty stages beneath hot, blinding stage lights. I am from an abundance of laughter and tears, from joy in the miracle of life and from incapacitating world-weary depression. I am from stubborn, occasionally irascible, often graceful, loving and lovable, proud people who valued beauty and wisdom and held their heads high when there was nothing visibly demonstrable to be proud about except their pride in one another and who they were and where they had come from. I am from people who, above all, chose to worship their Creator in their own way and to speak their own truth as they saw it. Copyright 2011 by Elizabeth McDowell.